Hi everybody, welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I've got another book from a friend. This is so exciting, it keeps happening all the time. My friend Malachi wrote to me. Hi Malachi. Miss Dorothy was super excited to get this book from you because it's about a dog. Miss Dorothy loves dogs. You know, I have 3 dogs at my house. And this is about a very special dog. And this book is called Stella Unleashed. Notes from the Doghouse. Notes from the Doghouse. Stella Unleashed. This is a story about Stella who gets to go home with a brand new family and writes all kinds of notes telling us what it's like to be a dog. And we need to get inside and find out what's going on with Stella. Are you ready to get inside Malachi's book with me? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up because here we go. Stella Unleashed. Notes from the Doghouse, written by Linda Ashman, illustrated by Paul Meisel. Lost and found. Metal bars, a cold hard floor, no window seat, no doggy door. Countless strangers come to call. I listened, watched, and sniffed them all. Then turned away and curled up tight. Nice enough, but not quite right. Oh, the doggy must be in the dog pound. He's waiting for a new owner. Then one day I sniffed a sniff and got the most delightful whiff. Dirt and candy, grass and cake. I stuck my paw out for a shake. A boy knelt down. I licked his face. He rubbed my head. I'd found my place. That's how I chose this family. Not perfect, no, except for me. Oh, he found the family he wants to go home with. What's in a name? Blinky, Mitzi, Fluff, and Fritzy sounded just plain dumb. They hollered, "Here, Penelope," but I refused to come. I yawned at Furby, Francie, Fifi, Boo Boo, Blanche, and Bella, groaned at Arfie, Pansy, Pow, and then I heard, "Here, Stella!" Oh, Stella! What a lovely name! Simple, stylish, swell. A name with heart and dignity. It suits me very well. That's how they chose her name. Her name's going to be Stella. My best buddy. Likes to splash in puddles. Loves to roll in dirt. Doesn't mind some dog hair on his lollipopper shirt. Builds a cozy fort. Great at playing chase. Always shares his pillow. Lets me kiss his face. Never tires of games. Isn't in a hurry. It's almost like we're twins. Except he's not as furry. Wow, he has a new best friend. The drama queen. She's the doctor. I'm the patient. Bandaged up in bed. She's the mommy. I'm the baby. Bonnet on my head. This morning it's a cowboy hat, this afternoon a crown. Sometimes I'm a pirate, other times a clown. She never has me fetch a stick or catch a rubber ball. I wish she'd see that I'm a dog and not a dress-up doll. He doesn't like the way his sister plays with him. Oh, about this baby. Strange little creature, interesting scent. No bark, but it sure certainly can wail. Not very toothy, frequently drools, cannot be trusted near tail. Speedy on 4 legs, wobbly on 2, often seen traveling with bear. Splashes my water, plays with my toys, but when it's confined to its chair, oh no, the baby gives him a very hard time. Mom and Dad. I dropped the ball right at his feet. It's clear I want to play. I bark and drop it 3 more times. He turns and walks away. I whimper here beside the door. Translation, let me out. She murmurs, what a sweetie dog, and pats me on the snout. I stare intently at my bowl. The message, fill it up. He seems confused by my request and fills his coffee cup. So much I'd like to talk about history, science, art, but based on observation, it appears they're not that smart. Mom and Dad don't understand a thing that Stella's trying to say. acrobat cat. I do admire this about the cat. She's an acrobat. If I could walk on tabletops like that, I'd be ecstatic. And that poor fish. His world is that fishbowl. Can't come out to play. Swimming is great, but all day, every day? His food's worse than kibble. His toys don't look fun. But saddest of all, he can't hug anyone. He feels bad for the fish because the fish is always in a bowl. Mouse misery. When stuck in a cage, it's good to keep busy, but watching him run is making me dizzy. Pass the condiments. I am, of course, a grateful sort who doesn't like to quibble, but really, friend, do you intend to feed me only kibble? You can't deny it's hard and dry. Just try a little nibble. Well, I can't eat it either, please. Won't you add some grated cheese? He wants him to put cheese on his dog food. Sleeping requirements. A folded blanket on the floor is fine if it is thick. Several pillows, fluffy ones, will also do the trick. A velvet couch is lovely, if permitted, and if not, a sheepskin rug is cozy when it's in a sunny spot. But for a truly peaceful rest, be advised, your bed is best. He doesn't want to sleep on the floor or the couch. He wants to sleep with his best buddy. Fur Emporium. You vacuum up the clumps of hair with obvious distaste. You toss more in the garbage. What a monumental waste. Why not stuff some pillows, make cushions for a chair, create some stylish wigs for those who need some extra hair? Just think of all the uses, enough to fill a store. See, I've left another clump, and still there's plenty more. Yes, dogs do leave a lot of dog hair around. The things I love. Walks and treats and belly rubs, drinking from a hose. Balls and treats and squeaky toys, kisses on my nose. Car rides with the window down, treats, a scratch, a run. Frisbees, treats, an open field, sleeping in the sun. Grass and treats and chasing cats, beds with downy sheets. Being next to you, of course. Oh, did I mention treats? I wonder what he likes best of all. I think it might be treats. Tea time. This dress is not my color. I do not like this veil. This lace is very itchy. Please, no ribbons on my tail. This get-up is ungainly. Still, I endure my fate. After all, the scones are tasty. Would you kindly pass the plate? Water. I swim in the ocean no matter how rough. In rivers and lakes, I can't get enough. When I see a pool, I dive like a sub. I love the water, but not in the tub. Dogs don't like getting their baths. Hollywood dog. Toto and Lassie are great, I agree. Shiloh's got talent, but still, why not me? I can play goofy or charming or wild, capture the bad guy, rescue the child, fight off a bear on a camping vacation, paint on some spots. I'll play a Dalmatian. I can just see it, my face on the screen, gracing the cover of Woof magazine. Lavish hotel rooms, big fancy cars, strolling red carpets and sniffing the stars. It's time to pursue my fondest ambition. I'm off to L.A. for a movie audition. Soon, very soon. But first, a short nap. It's awfully cozy, right here on your lap. He dreams about being a big movie and TV dog, but most of all, he likes laying on his lap. Don't blame me. You placed the steak on the table's edge, then walked out of the room. There's no one here except for me. What else was I to assume? Oh no, he stole the dinner right off the table. The almost perfect host. I welcome guests with friendliness, unlike the snooty cat. Trouble is, I greet so well, I sometimes knock them flat. Oh no, he's so happy to see the lady, he knocked her right over. In the doghouse. I lunged while we were walking. I didn't think you'd trip. I tugged the curtain just for fun. Who knew the thing would rip? I knocked the knickknacks with my tail. Is happiness a crime? I helped myself to a little snack. You do it all the time. I barked and woke the baby. I dug a hole this wide. I promise I'll be better. Can I please come back inside? He got in trouble, and now he's out in the doghouse. Prize poodle. Mr. Fitz came over with his poodle, Princess Kate. She spurned the treat we offered her. I devoured 8. She did not drool or scratch herself. She stood when he said stand. She sat and stayed, and worst of all, she piddled on command. Mr. Fitz went about her gorgeous coat and face. He bragged about the dog shows. Princess always wins first place. Between the sickening blabber and the extra treat or true, I started feeling queasy, and I threw up on his shoe. Oh, no! Vive la France! In France, I'd be welcome at shops and hotels, indulged and adored like a queen. I'd sit at a table in fine restaurants and dine on exquisite cuisine. In France, I'd be nibbling croissants next to you. I would not be tied to this bench. If things do not change, I'm off to Paris as soon as I learn to speak French. 2 scoops, please. Vanilla is delicious, yes, but could I ask a favor? Next time we're at the ice cream store, let's try the liver flavor. Ew, yuck, liver-flavored ice cream? Dispatch from the front lawns. Spike was digging holes again. Winnie woke up late. Uh-oh, Bruno's on the loose. They haven't fixed that gate. Muggsy stomped the daffodils. Lulu lost her shoe. Quit pulling, please. I need some time to sniff the latest news. For Butch, who went off to obedience school. They wanted a compliant dog who wouldn't drool or shed, who'd lie contented at their feet instead of on their bed, who'd never track in dirt or mud, who'd just do as they wish, who wouldn't dig or chew or snore. They should have brought a fish. That doesn't sound like a dog. At the dog park. Sniff, scratch, dance, catch, tumble, wrestle, roll. Run around in circles, dig a little hole. Leap, race, splash, chase, hunt, howl, roam. Boy, am I exhausted. Could you carry me back home? Stella had so much fun at the dog park. Now she's tired. Someone for each of us. Tall and stately, short and stubby, brindled, spotted, speckled, shaggy, small and perky, large and bulky, wiry, curly, droopy, saggy, sporty, active, rough and tumble, moody types intend to brood, pampered sorts who crave attention, loners who need solitude. Humans come in many forms, different styles, sizes, traits. Life is sweet and much less lonely when we find our perfect mates. Alarm clock, vacuum, foot warmer, guard, inspector of the kitchen, ruler of the yard, doorbell, jester, teammate, doll, protector of the house, retriever of the ball, quick to give comfort, slow to offend, keeper of the secrets, friend to the end. Wow, how exciting was that? We learned all about dogs and everything dogs like and things dogs don't like. Poor Stella was in the pound, and all these people came to see her, but she just didn't think they were the right person. Until the family came along, and she said, that's my family, that's who I want to go home with. And she went home with them and became a part of their family, and some of the things she liked and some of the things she didn't like, and she tried to explain to them the way things were supposed to be. But in the end, it just turned out that Stella was a great dog and a best friend. And that's what dogs can be. This was so neat. Thank you, Malachi, for sharing this book with us. It lets us know and remember how great our dogs are and how much they want to do for us and how much we should do for them. You know, if you have a puppy dog at home or any kind of animal, a kitty cat, a bunny, rabbit, a goldfish, whatever you have, it's your job to take good care of them. They can't take care of themselves. That's why they come live with us. You have to feed them and walk them and clean them and play with them and love them. That's what you need to do most of all. Give your dog lots and lots of love. That would make your dog very, very happy. And everybody else in the family happy if you were helping to take care of the dog. And I think there's one other thing you could do that would make everybody happy. Just like your dog. Obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy, because I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.